Namaste. I'm going to read Volume 3, Book 4, KotiRudra Samhita, Chapter 12, The Reason for Shiva's Assuming the Phallic Form in the Shiva Puran. Hari Om Tat Sat. The sages said, O Sutta, you know everything by the grace of Vyasa. There is nothing not known to you. Hence we approach you with a query. The phallic form of Shiva is worshipped throughout the world. You have said so. Is there any special reason for the same? Parvati, the beloved of Shiva, is heard in the world in the form of an arrow. O Sutta, what is the reason for this? Please satisfy our curiosity in this respect by giving the account you have heard. Sutta said, O Brahmins, the story of a different kalpa was heard from Vyasa by me. O excellent sages, I shall narrate the same. Please listen. What happened formerly among the Brahmins in the Daruvana forest may kindly be heard. I shall narrate the same in the manner I have heard. There is an excellent forest, Daruvana. There were many excellent sages there, great devotees of Shiva, who were always engrossed in meditation on Shiva. O great sages, they performed the worship of Shiva incessantly thrice a day. They eulogized Shiva with different devotional hymns. Once the leading Brahmin devotees of Shiva engrossed in the meditation of Shiva went into the forest for bringing sacrificial twigs. In the meantime, Shiva himself, assuming a very hideous form, came there in order to test their devotion. He was very brilliant, but stark naked. He had smeared ashes all over his body as the sole ornament. Standing there and holding his penis, he began to show all sorts of vicious tricks. It was with a mind to do something pleasing to the forest dwellers that Shiva, favorite of the devotees, came to the forest at his will. The wives of the sages were extremely frightened at this sight. The other women, excited and surprised, approached the Lord. Some embraced him, others held his hands. The women were engrossed in struggling with one another. Meanwhile, the great sages came there. On seeing him engaged in perverse activities, they were pained and infuriated. The sages, deluded by Shiva's Maya and plunged in grief, began to say, Who is this? Who is this? When the naked sage did not reply, the great sages told that terrible Purusa, You are acting pervertedly. This violates the Vedic path. Hence, let your penis fall on the ground. Sutta said, when they said thus, the penis of the Avadhuta, who was Shiva, of wonderful form, fell down instantly. That penis burnt everything in front. Wherever it went, it began to burn everything there. It went to Patala. It went to heaven. It went all over the earth. It never remained steady anywhere. All the worlds and the people were distressed. The sages became grief-stricken. Whether gods or sages, no one had any peace or joy. All the gods and sages who did not recognize Shiva became sad. They assembled together and hastened to Brahma and sought refuge in him. O Brahmins, after going there, they bowed to and eulogized Brahma. They narrated what had happened to Brahma, the creator. Brahma heard them. He realized that they had been deluded by Shiva's Maya. After bowing to Shiva, he told the excellent sages. Brahma said, O Brahmins, you thought wise do such despicable things. Then why complain against the ignorant who act likewise? Who can wish for happiness after offending and antagonizing Shiva thus? If a person does not welcome and serve a guest at midday, his virtue is taken away by the guest who, in return, deposits his sin in him. What then of Shiva himself as a guest? As long as the penis does not become stationary, there cannot be anything good in the three worlds. I am telling you the truth. O sage, you must do such things as will make the penis of Shiva steady. Please ponder over this in your minds. Sutta said, thus urged, the sages bowed to Brahma and said, O Brahma, what shall be done by us? Please guide us in that task. When the great sages asked him, thus Brahma, the grandfather of the worlds, spoke to them. Brahma said, let the gods appropriate goddess Parvati and pray. If she can assume the form of the vaginal passage, that penis will become steady. O excellent sages, listen, I shall tell you the mode of procedure. Act accordingly with love and devotion. She will be thus pleased. Make an 8-petaled mystic diagram of lotus and place a pot over it. Water from the holy center shall be poured into the pot along with the sprouts of dhurva and barley. The pot shall be invoked with Vedic mantras. It shall be worshipped according to the Vedic rituals after remembering Shiva. The penis shall be drenched with that water, O great sages. When the sprinkling is made with KotiRudra mantras, it will become stable. Parvati in the form of the vaginal passage, and an auspicious arrow shall form at the pedestal wherein the phallus shall be installed in accompaniment of the Vedic mantras. Lord Shiva shall be appropriated with the offerings of sweet scents, sandal paste, fragrant flowers, incense, and other things, as well as by food offerings and other forms of worship. With prostrations, holy hymns, musical instruments, and songs, he shall be appropriated further. Swasthyayana mantras shall be repeated, and the devotees shall proclaim the victory of the Lord. The following prayer shall be recited. O Lord of the gods, be pleased, O delight of the universe. You are the creator, protector, and the annihilator. You are imperishable. You are the beginning of the universe, the origin of the universe within the universe. O Lord Shiva, be quiet, protect all the worlds. If this is performed, there will be stability. If this is performed, there will be stability, to be sure. There will not be any aberration in the 3 worlds. There will be happiness always. Suta said, O Brahmins, thus advised, the gods bowed to Brahma and then sought refuge in Shiva with a desire for the happiness of the worlds. When worshipped with great devotion and implored, Lord Shiva became delighted and spoke to them. Lord Shiva said, O gods, O sages, you listen to my words with reverence. If my penis is supported in a vaginal passage, there will be happiness. Except Parvati, no other woman can hold my penis. Held by her, my penis will immediately become quiet. Suta said, O great sages, on hearing those words, the delighted sages and the gods took Brahma with them and prayed to Parvati. After appropriating Parvati and the bull-bannered Lord and performing the rites mentioned before, the excellent penis became static. The gods and the sages appropriated Parvati and Shiva by the mode of procedure laid down in the Vedas for the sake of virtue. Brahma, Vishnu, and other gods, sages, and the 3 worlds, including the mobile and immobile beings, worship Shiva particularly. Shiva became delighted, and so also Parvati, the mother of the universe. That phallus was held by her in that form then. When the phallus was stabilized, there was welfare throughout the worlds. O Brahmins, that phallus became famous in the 3 worlds. The phallus is known as Hatesa, as well as Shivani Shiva. By worshipping it, all the people become happy in every respect. Here everything will flourish in plenty, conferring supreme happiness and bliss. Hereafter it will bestow final liberation. No doubt need be entertained in this respect. Footnotes. 137. Nayapala, Nepal, a buffer state between India and China, is situated on the Himalayas. It was here that Lord Shiva preached the Pashupata Yoga. The region is sacred to Shiva and is called Siddhikasetra or Shivapita. Shivapita. 139. The pedestal shaped as the vagina and the phallic fixed therein are symbolical of the eternal creative forces personified as Shiva and Shivani. And here ends today's reading of the Shiva Puran. Sukham.